This is our first experiment. This experiment focus on performing experiment data analysis. Okay, so we are taking a data set of Toyota used car data set. Before building a machine learning model, the basic objective is to clean data, perform multiple plot graphs, and identify missing values, outliers, and etc. The objectives of this experiments are to import clean data, calculate the descriptive analysis statistic, finding out the set score, data distribution, studying about data distribution, skewness. So, each step to do this all are first we have to load and clean the data set. Like to why we need to clean the data set means there would be missing values, irrelevant text, or duplicate, or something missing, or which doesn't suit or makes the data set incorrect, means not suitable for the proper answer, which may cause to incorrect results. So first we will load the data, clean the data set, find out the missing values, find out the missing values, convert into numeric, then display data sets. So then we will display the data set and data types, then calculate minimum mode, and find number, etc. Compute correlation matrix. That's all we are going to do. These are the main steps so that we can perform. Okay. So the first, what's are the algorithm? Yeah, these are the algorithm which we follow to do the task. So what is data description? The data contains a performance and TSC prescribed for the correlation utilized the primary condition. The organizer structure format for the data, that's all the data description, the data concept performance and basic specifications for collection and utilization, like finding other words like category. Category, what are the category of the data set, how many data sets are, this all we use to find. So this is a program we are used to do. First question was, these are the import files which we have to import so that we can perform everything like man, dog, pandas, etc. So this is the first question we do for reading the data. This helps the data to be read. So then we use display functions so that we can display the first and the last five rows. This is the code for that. Then third code was for displaying the first and last five numbers was the second display, the number of the rows of the columns. Okay. So that's question number two. Here is question number three. For displaying numbers and rows of the columns. So next question was to display the number category and the numerical columns. So we use this code so that we can find out the number category and the number of columns. So the next question was how for the numerical columns and display the min, max, and mode, so that we can find out what was the minimum, what was the maximum, and what was the mode. So this was the code used for the fifth one. And for displaying the columns and with null values with the empty cells. To display the null values and the columns, we use this code. Next was the next code was for the calculating fine number summary and correlation with box plots. That means we need to calculate a fine number and find out the correlated with box plot. Means we need to make a box plot, find out the order fine with using only the fine numbers. Okay. So the eighth question was display the outlier using set score. Set score is always should be between minus 1.5 to plus 1.5. This was known as set score. So this helps to find out the outliers, how the distance, how far is the outlier from the box. Next question was finding out the correlation spectrum matrix. Finding out displaying the correlation spectrum. Then next question was this was also the analyzing skewness. Skewness. This was one for skewness. Univariate, bivariate, finding a univariate, bivariate that are from scatter plot. There it was. Next one, univariate using bar plot. Then we again you are doing univariate by using swarm plot violin. Then we are doing relationship between two continuous variables, means two variables. So next we are doing for bivariate. Then again categorically using count plot. We are making a count plot. Then we are doing multivariate. That was all of the questions which we had. So this were the outputs which I got in the lab.